to seeing in the Blancpain Endurance Series, Speed World Challenge, all of those sort of championships, and even Blancpain Asia, which was racing just earlier today at Sepang. They are run the same, balanced performance by SRO, who do the same. Little bit of trouble there for the Keihin NSX getting off the grids. And we just know he's not getting away at all, is he? He is stopped.
So he's got to be fairly quick to not allow the last car.
And actually, Toyota Works team, now that Keihin NSX has got big problems already. And that is a shame for Honda. And that is a bit worrying. Fancies make it entertaining. But look, the Keihin NSX is conked out again.
No.
Yeah, that's a definite electrical problem.
I was literally just about to say electrical problem. Definitely electrical problem. Yes, the fact that he's having to reboot, as you said, Control Alt Delete. I'm not a computer buff, but that's not good.
Now, see, I thought at the beginning of this race we'd be able to run through all the pre-season news, chat through the different classes, explain a lot of different stuff. And actually now, look, it's already started. This is Super GT for you, Charlie. Welcome to it.
This is brilliant.
It's already started. It's already starting kicking off.
I'm looking forward to it.
There is my favourite car. It is the FRO, the FRO, First Response Vehicle, or First Response. I don't know what the O stands for, actually.
Do you fancy a set of jump leads, mate?
First Response Operation. There you go. It says it on the side. And there it is. It's a Porsche Macan. Oh, no,
we got another
it's
one.
The pole sitter. It's the pole sitter.
No.
That's Honda. That's the Arta NSX, the pole sitter. There's clearly, well, something's got into the Honda wiring systems here at Okayama, and the NSXs are conking out on the warm-up lap. This is not going well.
And it hasn't even started raining yet.
No, exactly.
If it does,
the other Hondas can come back, but this is a catastrophe for Honda. Electrical systems have bugged them in Formula 1, and electrical systems are now bugging them in the only championship other than BTCC where they're competitive.
Yeah, they do well up there, yeah. Good old team dynamics with Matt Neal and Gordon Shedden, bless them.
If some facial expressions tell 1,000 expressions, there is Aguri Suzuki. That is not a happy man.
No.
They were on, I think this was Honda's best qualifying position since these rules came in. I don't think there's been a Honda pole position in that time. And there goes the Keihin car. Well, what's going to happen to the other three Hondas that are out there?
Okay, so, well, it's looking like a consistent issue, but different teams have different technologies, different ways of doing things, different whatever, start delayed, so red flag.
Well, be an interesting one.
The drivers would have been told at some point, I'm sure.
Bit of one of those. We'll see a little bit more of that. We've got some special footage coming up for the next round at Fuji.
Driving or passenger?
We'll find out all about what goes on at Fuji.
You're not going to tell me.
We have some special footage coming up for the Fuji Speedway round. But yeah, look at this. Then there's two. There is the Epson car's gone. Is that the Epson car conking out as well?
No, they're just pulling up to the
No. The lights are out. He's got the Epson car's gone now. Look, yeah, the TV director, he's still listening to us, which is wonderful. Yeah, look, the lights are coming on and off on that number 64 Epson NSX. He has no fire. Look, you can see the driver's hands moving around in the cockpit. Yeah, you can see the reaction. Now, that's another Honda power failure on the grid. This is a catastrophe for Honda. Satoru Nakajima there, looking very unimpressed. Jan Mardenborough in his GT 500 debut, probably looking at all these Hondas thinking, what is going on?
I know, it's crazy.
I'm moving up the field without even moving.
They are proper bits of kit though, aren't they?
So that's 3 of the 5 Hondas conking out.
Not good.
This is in the back of these Honda NSXs is a brand new 2-litre turbocharged engine called the HR 417E. I have to try and remember that.
I love that.
And it's got more than 650 brake horsepower when it works. But this seems to be an odd problem. Oh, into the garage for the Keihin. This doesn't look like a short problem. Now,
right, so let's think. So they've done testing. They've had the cars for X amount of time. They've probably been to this circuit.
They've pounded around. They were testing here a few weeks ago. Pounding around, no problem. I was Fuji Speedway just a fortnight ago. I was there. It was very cold, but the Hondas were competitive. They were quick. They worked better than actually the Nissans at Fuji.
What about a fuel issue? No, we said electrical.
Well, we can see the way the lights are coming on and off.
Yeah,
it tells us it's something to do with I think it's the main power system. So the sort of the ignition system style.
It seems really rare that all.
It's the same problem.
Different teams, different cars.
The cars are identical.
Yes.
And they split out the 2 fields into GT300 and GT500.
So they better hurry up.
Yeah. Now it's a rolling start, so it doesn't matter that there'll be holes on the grid. But yeah, that's the pole sitter. Now he's going to the garage as well. Now what they're going to do about the Epson? I wonder if these officials on the grid realise there's a broken Honda on the field in the middle of them as well.
Or did he have his pit lane speed limiter on and that was flashing?
No, that was a conk out.
Just putting it out there, just as a thought.
The reaction from Nakajima, oh look at that driver body language there, Charlie.
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good at all. And you can see all hands on deck. So the hydraulic air jacks lifting the car up to save doing that manual jack that we all have to do in our garage when we get a puncture.
Yeah, that's the guy from Europe. Oh, now the marshals have realised the Epson car is out. That's one of those very Japanese gestures you say, Charlie. It's the
cross of no. We are no go.
That's the cross of doom. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you can't do.
Great printers though. I've got an Epson printer.
I've got an Epson printer as well.
Yeah, they can.
This is a catastrophe for Honda.
Well, it's not
and we
easy
haven't
for
even
us
mentioned
either, is it?
the Grand Prix at Shanghai.
We haven't even started yet.
Well, it's all right for us. I get more time to drink coffee.
Yeah.
100. Is the motor car gone now? Now we've just switched to the number 16. Sorry, I've just interrupted myself to bring us.
Advan as well.
That's Yokohama.
Yep.
And no, they're smiling, so it's not them. They seem all right for now.
Smug.
Yeah. So no, that car is all right. But yeah, the mother chassis car. So you can have the engine at the front and the engine at the back, and you can have the different layouts. But of course, the bodywork is very different. Now we've got the Toyota Mark X. Is exactly speaking of that, the 100 and the number 16 Mutant car. Will they make it to the start as she brings out the 32nd board now? But yeah, you can have any of those cars, engine at the front, engine at the back, carbon fibre chassis. For those who haven't watched Japanese racing, and there goes another Honda with an electrical problem.
Is that the same?
No, this is Ray Brigg.
This is the teammate.
Oh. Yeah, no, this is the 100 car that didn't die. And is that a slow-moving GTR as well? Or is it just S-Road is slow?
No, and he's pulled off.
Yeah, that is another Honda. There's only one Honda left in this race at the moment, and the safety car's coming out. I was about to say the safety car
is a Honda.
The safety car is a Honda, so maybe that will break down too. But no, the Ray Brigg's got going.
What is going on with these cars? It's very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Very inconsistent.
They have what may be called gremlin sand.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, this does not bode well. Honda has electrical problems, as I said, in its Formula 1 power unit project at the moment, and that is holding it back in that series. And now these Honda NSXs, which have a power unit or engine built by the exact same people who do the Formula 1 power unit.
And now he's holding these people up. Sorry, Sam, sorry to interrupt you there.
Well, it's behind safety car, so they can't
go. Okay, right, go on. So go on, carry on. So Honda, yeah.
So it's the same people who who create these cars. Maybe it's somebody in the wiring department isn't just
pulling their weight.
Yeah, up to the job. This is quite terrible for it, and it looks like it's conked out again. It's awful. I mean, there's the recovery of the mother chassis Toyota. Now that car wasn't particularly competitive in testing, and you can see as the recovery goes on for the Mark X, you can see the lights have gone out again on that NSX as it can't get even into the pit lane because the GT300 field is coming through.
He's made a great chicane though, hasn't he, with the service vehicles on the circuit.
Look, he's trying to control alt delete it, but the car is just it's done. You know, this is a disaster for Honda. Absolute disaster for Honda, which is something we'll probably be hearing again this afternoon, this morning, depending on what time.